how to negotiate after the home inspection's been performed. If you haven't bought a home before, typically once you go under contract and you've negotiated all those components, the home inspector will go out to the property and identify all of the items that they believe need to be addressed on the report. Whether they're fixed or not can be negotiated, right, Bill?
That's correct.
But they're going to send you a nice 20-page plus report saying here's everything that is potentially wrong with this house. And now you, as the buyer, and the sellers have to sort of duke out who's going to be responsible for what. Are things going to be repaired, and how we're going to get through that piece. I understand, from at least from my perspective, this can often be the trickiest aspect of the transaction, because now once everybody is settled in on a price we think we're good, now we've got something sort of stirring the pot again.
Well, Chris, keep in mind, all these home inspectors have been taught today to disclose. So any little glitch they find in the home, they have to write in the report. And when somebody sees it in black and white, it's kind of a fearful thing. What we typically do is we have a general home inspection done, a structural, mechanical, and pest inspection. And we get a report often within a day afterwards. And the biggest concerns in the homes today are the age of the roof, the heat and air, the window seals, and the crawl space. And so what I try to do is I get a licensed contractor out there to the site to review any concerns in those 4 high-cost areas.
So you would do a home inspection who kind of does a general overview, and then if you see something come back on roof, heating and air, window seals, or crawl space, you're now going to send a specialist out, which costs your buyer more money, right?
At times it does.
Yep,
but,
okay.
But these are high-cost items. A roof could cost $10,000, $12,000 to replace.
It might be worth sending somebody out there
Exactly.
for $400.
And we'll get a written report, and oftentimes with a bid to correct the issue.
So number one, we're going to ask for repairs to potentially be done by the seller, but it might not be.
That would be fine if they were minor items, but we don't want him to repair a crawl space, okay? So
That's right.
want a licensed contractor.
So that's where you're saying, that's where we're not only going to ask the seller, hey, some of these things need to be addressed, but the buyer may have an opinion as to which company comes out to fix the crawl space.
And there can be a wide spread in what they charge. There might be one firm who's a minor repair cost, and then a second firm that we employed has a much higher repair cost. Keep in mind, we are still under our contract that gives my client the option to withdraw if he's not pleased with the outcome of the repairs. The next option is to decide how it's going to be funded. If it's going to be paid for, can it be done before we close with a re-inspection to make sure it's done correctly? Or would we like them to subsidize some of my client's cost to close? In which case that would be done instead of the repairs. So the next option may be just to reduce the sales price. Well, there is a fourth option too, and this is to have the one who sells to write a check as they close to a repair firm of the buyer's choice.